It's been nice because you get to meet a lot of people. You get
So, greetings everyone. Thank you for watching one more episode of our Valley Stars Toastmasters podcast. I am VPPR Neviana Tzvetkova, and here with me today we have Division A Director Lupita Damian, who is the Division A Director. She's been in Toastmasters for the last 3 years and has served also as a Club President and VPPR. Greetings and thank you for taking the time to be with us. How are you today?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
I'm great. Looking forward to sharing more knowledge and insight into Toastmasters International. I would love to hear, how did you find about Toastmasters and what brought you to Toastmasters International?
I found out about Toastmasters back in 2016 via meetup.com. I just wanted to do a little more community interaction, community work, and that's how I found Toastmasters International right before the pandemic. I've been active since then. That same year, I serve as VPPR for the club. I have no clue how to do it, but as you know, in Toastmasters, we learn as we go. We make mistakes, but we learn from them. It gave me a lot of insight. And then the following year, of course, it was all via Zoom. I became the president for Valencia. And I joined another club in Woodland Hills, Challengers Club. And I became actually just a regular member until this year that I became the VPPR. Prior to that, I am a charter member for another club in Hawaii, which is District 49. And as well as I am the Division A Director for District 52, where Valley Stars belong to. And I've been loving it because it's not only about speaking skills. You gain a lot of confidence. You network, you meet members from all over the place, especially right now with Zoom. You are up in Bulgaria, I'm here in California.
Exactly.
We have, for my other clubs, we had members in New Zealand, Canada, France, Mexico, Korea, you name it. We all belong to the same club. And even though we are in different places, different time zones.
Yes, and that's what I also love about Toastmasters International, because we are able as foreigners to really meet, interact, and keep up with our English skills, grow international friends. Things that couldn't be fathomed only 10 years ago are now a reality. Toastmasters is a place where leaders are made. We get to take on different roles and learn as we go. People used to think that leaders are born. I used to think like this. When I had a classmate in first grade and she knew how to do everything, and I thought, oh, because her mother was a politician and she knew how to do it. Well, now I have developed all set of skills myself, just like you did and you have. I am a singer and a songwriter, but I keep up with my English skills through Toastmasters. It's a little miracle. It's like having the world in our pocket, in our palms of our hands. So what did it do for you? What did you take from Toastmasters personally?
I am a workaholic. I just love working. I was having some issues with anxiety, and I wanted to get better because my speaking skills were not that great, especially with the anxiety. So I decided to give it a try. It allowed me to become better over time, literally one speech at a time. You gain friends to support you within the clubs. I got challenged when I became the VPPR. I have no clue how anything worked. I was scared. I didn't know how to do my job. But again, we have members that they're always there for you. You just need to ask the questions. I guess for my good luck, my division director was very helpful. Anything that I needed or that I didn't know, she was able to help me with. Some of those members you become closer to than others. And I know many members that are just like really close friends now because of Toastmasters. I never been to Hawaii and I'm planning to go to Hawaii. Now I know who to visit in Hawaii.
Yes. What a lovely thought to have a Hawaiian club and then go to your family in Hawaii.
Yes.
I came to the States a couple of years ago. I took my California degree at Glendale Community College back in 2001. And now I look forward to coming back to California and meeting all of my Toastmasters fellows, because it's one thing to be over Zoom and another to be in person. By the way, do you prefer in person or Zoom meetings? What is your experience with that?
I actually like both now, what we call hybrid, because if you're not able to make it in person, you can always make it on Zoom. Having both at the same time, I believe is more beneficial because, for example, my Hawaiian clubs, we are several miles away from Hawaii. Time zones is right now is 3 hour difference. No way I can make it in person. So Zoom, it just works perfect. For example, Valencia Toastmasters, which is my home club, we just celebrated 68 years as a club on December.
Really? 68?
Yes,
Oh my
68
God.
years as a club. And we all gathered together at this restaurant and we have an amazing time. It was probably like 40 of us or more. We have raffles, we have guest speakers, we have dinner. We got to meet other members that we only met through Zoom. So it was great. So I like both.
And was it helpful to be also an area director? And how does that play with you? Do you feel that you're helping the clubs? I know it's a volunteer job position as well, so you input a lot more time and have more responsibility. What do you take out of it?
You gain a lot of experience when it comes to leadership. Again, my first position within the district level was last year as an area director. I had 4 clubs under my supervision. I have to visit the club. I got to meet the current members and officers back then, and I developed really strong relationships with some of them. For example, Susan in your club.
Yes, how does our club compare to the rest that you have? What is the difference? What are the main characteristics of our club when you think of it? Like Valley Stars, what do you think of?
Every time I think of Valley Stars, I think of Susan. No joke. She is very outspoken. She's honest and she speaks her mind. She always has something to say. And I love that about Susan. We have developed a good relationship. So when I think of Valley Stars, she's the first person that comes to mind.
But you have been also to our meetings and you have seen most of us. What is the vibe? There is an energy probably that you associate with each club. What is the energy?
I like the energy in Valley Stars. You always try to have that positive energy within your meetings. Even though it's 1 hour meeting, I see almost every single member participating in the agenda every single time. One of the messages that I always love is Eileen. She always has a good message. And she's always pushing for a good meeting as well. I seen the agenda, she's on time, she's asking if anyone wants to participate in the agenda, and at the end of the day, when you meet for the meeting, if not all, most of the roles have a member to participate, and you run it on time. I like that. that you start on time, you end on time.
Is 1 hour a little, and do most clubs meet for
Some
longer?
clubs meet for 2 hours. Most of the ones that I have seen meet for 2 hours.
I have been in person to a meeting, 2 hour meeting here in Varna a couple of times in Bulgaria. And I have to say, with my busy schedule, this is unthinkable. And that's why I love about Valley Stars. We come in, we do our business, and we're off the way, on our way. Thank you so much for this interview and your time. Please give us some pointers or words of advice, wish that you have for all of our audience or Toastmasters.
Thank you for inviting me. I know this was long overdue. We have busy schedules, both of us. But for those people, for members, just keep renewing literally one speech at a time. Take a roll of the agenda, either with a grammarian, a counter, table topics, and being a speaker. It literally takes one speech at a time to become better as a person. You're not doing pretty much anyone a favor, but yourself. And you realize that over time, at the beginning, it might not seem like it, but over time, you'll see the effect that all those little speeches, those 5-7 minutes, even the 1 to 2 minute table topic has in your life. For non-members, I know some people believe that they're great speakers, and some are. But even if you are one, you might want to refine yourself every single day. So Toastmasters is a good way to do it. Not only to become a better speaker, you become a better leader, you gain patience, you gain confidence, and you get to meet awesome people in Toastmasters. And again, now we have the opportunity to meet more people all over the world now. So now if you want to travel somewhere else, now you know who to visit. So you don't feel alone.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. A lot of kisses from Bulgaria to California, and hopefully see you one day in person.
Of course, just let me know when you're coming to California, and we'll probably have some lunch together.
Take care.
You too. Thank you, Neviana.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.